The XenMobile App Controller is a virtual appliance, so the first thing that you'll need to do is go to citrix.com and go to the Downloads page. Under Select Products, choose XenMobile. And download type, we're going to go to Product Software. Click Find. And you can find the XenMobile App Controller under the App Edition or the Enterprise Edition. For this video, let's just click on XenMobile 8.5 App Edition here, and you'll see the three different versions that we have for the different hypervisors: XenServer, VMware, and Hyper-V. So in this video, we're going to be using XenServer, but I already have it downloaded and imported into my XenServer, so I just wanted to show you where to come get the download when you need to. So let's go ahead and go to my XenServer. So once you have the Citrix App Controller imported into your XenServer, you go ahead and start it up, click on the Console tab, and here you'll be asked to log in. So let's log in with the username of admin, and the password is just password. Okay, and here we're going to go through the express setup. So press 0, enter. First thing we're going to do is set up the IP address and the subnet mask. So press 1, and let's get started. And the subnet mask, we're just going to leave it default and click enter. So the next thing we're going to do is set up the default gateway. So we'll press 2 and click enter. Here, let's enter our gateway address. All right, and that's all we need to do right now. So we're going to go ahead and commit the changes by pressing 5 and hitting enter. And it'll ask if we want to restart the app controller, and yes. So we'll go ahead and let it restart. Once the app controller is finished rebooting, let's go on to a different server and open up Internet Explorer. And we're going to browse to the IP address of the app controller on port 4443. Okay, once this is loaded, we're going to log in with the administrator and password again. And now we're going to configure the app controller some more. The first thing we're going to do is actually change the administrator password. So enter in the old password, which is password, and a new one. Here on System Settings, you'll see the IP address subnet mask and default gateway that we entered through the console. But we do need to change this host name to the host name for the app controller. So we will name it ac.training.lab and click Next. Here we're going to put in the server name of one of our domain controllers and the domain name. You'll notice that the user base and group base are entered in automatically. And the service account here, we're going to use a domain administrator account. And the password. And you'll see here at the bottom that we have 2 informational messages saying that all the AD groups will be retrieved and all the AD users will be retrieved. So this is going to take a few minutes, so we'll just click Next and select our NTP server, and this we're going to point to the domain controller again. Select the appropriate time zone, and here we're going to enter in our DNS suffix and our primary IP address for our DNS server, which is also our Active Directory domain controller. And click Next. Here we're going to configure our workflow email settings, so let's put in our email server here and the email address and click Next. Okay, and here you'll see the summary of the configuration, and we're just going to click Save. And we just get a confirmation message telling us that it's going to take a few minutes because it's pulling users and groups from Active Directory, or retrieving that from Active Directory. So we'll go ahead and click Yes. All right, and once that's complete, let's go ahead and log back into the console. Remember to use the new password that you set up. So now you're ready to use App Controller. One more thing I want to show you real quick how to do is upload a certificate so that you can get SSL connection in here. So what we're going to do is click Settings, and on the left hand side here we're going to go to certificates. Now we use a wildcard cert in our lab, so what we're actually going to do is go to import, and server PFX is what we're using. So we're going to browse to our certificate. And we're going to enter the password here and click OK. Now it's going to import the certificate. Once we have that imported, we're going to click on it, and then on the right hand side here we're going to click Make Active and choose Yes. And it's going to log us out, and then we can log back in. Okay, we log back in, click on Settings, and now we can go look at the certificates. Now we see here that star.training.lab we have checked off here, and it is active. So that's all I wanted to show you today, is how to get your XenMobile App Controller set up. So go to citrix.com, download section, download the App Controller, and set it up on your hypervisor. Thanks for watching.